Legal cannabis was a $10 billion industry last year, and experts say it's going to be worth over $20 billion by the end of next year. And the big question is this: how do normal people like us, who aren't part of the 1%, how do we take the money in our pockets and participate in the largest transfer of wealth? My name is Charles. I'm joining Roz McCarthy and Eric Range of Canna Talk with Roz, and we explore those answers.
To another edition of Canna Talk with Roz. We are bringing you guys a very special live show today. I am here in the beautiful city of New York, and I'm coming to you all live right now from a very special conference. So I give a couple people some time to join, but we're live in New York, and we're going to take a walkthrough. We are here at the Cannabis World Congress Business Expo, and I tell you guys, it is absolutely bananas. If you have never been to a cannabis conference, this is going to be something special for you guys today. We're going to show you what it looks like on an exhibition hall. You guys are going to get to see some of these vendors. We're going to probably stop and talk to a few of them, let them tell us a little bit about what they do in the industry and what they have to offer. So, you know, I hope if you are watching and you couldn't make it here to New York, that you tag a friend, tell somebody that we're getting live right now from the Cannabis World Congress, live from New York. All right, so we're gonna walk. You see, when you get to these big conferences, they have these super huge registration tables going on. For those of you who thought that cannabis was a play, industry, we have certainly moved beyond that. We are moving into a space where the industry is becoming more and more legitimate. So professional development is important. And for those of you who are in the any other industry, professional development, you go to conferences, you go and you learn about what's happening in your industry. You go, you meet other people in your industry and your network. Well, that's the same thing in the cannabis industry. And one of the biggest conferences throughout the country is the Cannabis World Congress conference. They do it in Boston, New York, and LA. And right now we're here in New York at their conference, and I believe the attendance is about 20,000 people. So we're gonna take you guys inside the scenes, man. Give you guys special access. Only Canna Talk with Roz will do this for you guys. So some of you guys, I know you're busy building your businesses for the cannabis space, and perhaps, you know, the cost of these conferences are a little too pricey for you guys. So, you know, now you get to go walk the floor with me. So let's check it out. How you doing again? Good, sir? All right, man. I'm good. We're live on Facebook right now, checking it out. See, we got security guards greeting us at the door. Wow, check it out, man. So many vendors. They were overbooked on vendors. There was a waiting list for vendors to actually sign up for this. And from what I understand from the conference organizers, they actually had to purchase additional space to be able to accommodate more vendors. So we're going to start off on row number 1, which is 100. We're going to walk down and see some of these, and I'll stop at a couple. And I want you guys to pay attention to a couple of things. You know, there are a lot of minorities here at this conference. There are a lot of people who have businesses. But one of the things I think is a little bit absent is that the vendors, we need more of our minority vendors participating in events like this. So, you know, as you guys get your businesses ready for market, make sure you consider coming out to conferences like this and promote your business, tell people who you are and what you do. Uh-oh. Medman is in the building, and I see a very familiar face. All the way from Florida. Look at that. We're all the way up here in New York, right? We're live on Facebook real quick, so just tell everybody hi. and tell people who you are.
I am Dr. Janesta Wilson King. I'm the medical director for MedTech and have a significant amount of expertise in cannabis.
Absolutely. Now, Dr. King is one of my favorites. We talk often in the state of Florida, and I've had the opportunity of knowing her for a few years now and been in the space, so I'm just so excited that an organization like MedMen would see the value in bringing on someone like yourself into the industry. This is what we do this for, so that we have a seat at the table at all levels. And so we thank you for what you do.
Thank you.
All right.
MedMen believes in diversity. We have a 58% personnel, diverse personnel. We're Latinos, LGBTs.
Now, I know some of our viewers actually are in the state of Florida, and so, you know, they pay attention to what's going on. When can we expect some stores opening up for MedMen, and anything coming online in the near future, the summer and fall?
Our first store will be opening probably within the next month or
Okay.
so. It will be in West Palm Beach.
Okay.
And then stores will follow very quickly after that.
Okay.
Miami, Orlando, Key West, all of us.
All right.
Very
Well,
quickly.
Dr. King, I appreciate your time. We're going to keep walking. I want to show some of these viewers out here who've never been to a cannabis conference what this looks like. You know, this industry, I tell people all the time, it's no longer just the first, the get high group, if you will.
Right.
You know, there are real professionals out here. So we're going to show them some of that.
That's right.
All right. Thanks,
Have fun.
Dr. King.
Enjoy.
All right. Let's keep moving. This year at the conference, I tell you, CBD is king. A lot of folks are talking about CBD. Hi, we're live on Facebook real quick. You want to just tell us who you are real quick? I put you on the spot. I know. How you guys doing? All right. They see their setup here, guys. They got products on display. Lots of good conversations going on in the industry. Huge deals being made, I'm sure. This is where it all happens, guys. Lots of networking. Folks meeting folks, talking with each other, getting to know what their businesses are about. Look at this setup, guys. They spend a lot of money on some of these setups. Diamond CBD. This is a Florida-based company, if I'm not mistaken, all the way up here in New York. So we're going to come talk to them, see if we can find somebody on the floor that we can talk to. How you doing, man? I'm live on Facebook right now, and this is Canna Talk with Roz. We go live every Friday at 1 p.m. and we're treating our guests this week, obviously, to get to see this. You know, so folks who are not able to make it out, this is an opportunity. So tell me about what you have here. Diamond CBD.
Diamond CBD has everything from slushies to coffee to the best gummies, popcorn, honey, chocolate you'll ever find any other company.
Okay.
Like they said, we're like a Walmart of this stuff.
Okay.
We're still mom and pop small.
Where are you guys based out of?
Fort Lauderdale,
You are in Florida. That's what I thought. I think I met one of your guys yesterday. So what's your role in the industry?
My role is
Or in this company? Like, what do you do?
I'm the logistics manager. I'm the trafficking market. I'm the director of trafficking, marketing and sales. I basically make sure all this stays looking pretty. I make sure people need to get what they got.
You guys got a pretty awesome setup here. Now tell me what goes into actually building a set like this for a conference.
A man like me. Only man that goes to build something like this is a man like me and hard work and dedication. That's the only thing.
Okay. And what'd you do before getting into this industry? Like, did you have a background in doing this, or how'd you come to be able?
I was a temp in Las Vegas.
Okay.
They hired me on for a freelance job because I worked too hard. I'm not meant to be a temp.
That's awesome, man. So you jumped right in and you got it done, man. Well, I'm glad you're here, brother. We're glad to see you. Definitely checking out everything. And you know what? Is this a coffee sample? Hey, ladies, say hi. We're live on Facebook right now.
We are from Kai CBD.
All right.
Owned and operated CBD company in New Jersey.
New Jersey.
Yeah.
Okay, Jersey is in the building. Hey, listen, we're not that far from Jersey, so I see a lot of you guys here.
Gotta look at Kai.
New York is here.
Sisters in this.
Okay, listen. So this is Canna Talk with Roz. Roz McCarthy is the founder of Minorities for Medical Marijuana, and I'm the co-host of the show. And we go live every Friday, and we show our viewers different aspects of the industry. And so today, exactly, they get to see what this looks like.
You know,
yeah, absolutely.
Definitely a great event.
So now, as women in the industry, and women, you guys are kicking butt and taking names, right?
Of course we are.
So
we do.
So talk to me about how you got into it. What was that like for you guys?
So the biggest thing for me, why we got into this for myself, is I suffer from anxiety and depression. And I was just taking way too many medications. They made me feel groggy, really out of place. I've actually started with a bunch of different medications. I'm now down to a very low dose with CBD. My cousin, Nicole, her family started our company, Kai CBD, and I was like, guys, I need to be a part of this. And now here we are. We're making it happen.
Yeah, so we started basically because we knew, there's so many companies out there, you don't know what's in their product, what it's about.
We make all of our products.
Yeah, so for us, it was like, we know this helps people, we just don't know, you can never get to CEO on the phone. You can never talk to a big corporation and get information. So for us, we wanted to be those people that supply you with the information. You can call me directly, call my cell phone, come to my house. I'll give you a one-on-one talk. And we just kind of saw when we started our company how many people we were helping. Not only people, how many pets we were helping. And that's kind of, for me, that was the big thing. I'm a big pet lover.
That's awesome.
So that's kind of why we started, because we realized that we can help so many people. It's not just, one specific person or this or that, one pet. It's kind of this huge amount of people in this world that are taking a lot of things that aren't good for them, and CBD
a lot of materials. I mean, there's a lot of misinformation out there, and we pride ourselves on knowing what our products are, what goes into our products, and making it for
awesome. So real quick, if someone wanted to find you, where can they find you?
We are online, so it's KIGHCBD.com. You'll also see on our website there's a map. You type in your zip code, you'll find which store is closest to you, carry us.
Okay.
Then we do weekend events. You can look on our website where you'll find us next, and there's a list full of events. But everything,
hashtag Kai CBD, KIGH.
You'll see everything.
Okay.
We're all over
Awesome.
Instagram.
Cheers to
Well, thank you, ladies. High five to the ladies kicking butt. All right. All right, we're gonna keep going around this. I keep telling you guys, women are really taking over this industry. They're really taking over. Fellas, I need y'all to step it up. How you guys doing? We're live on Facebook. Wave to the audience. Tell them hi. What's the name of your company?
I'm just a purchaser.
Okay, and see, he's hard at work. That's what happens. Oh, no, it's awesome. We're just stopping by, just giving people a quick 5 seconds. It's all good. Hey, listen, they're hard at work here at CBWE. All right. How you guys doing? See, some people are so busy they can't even talk. It's been like that. How are you? At this conference, for those of you who have businesses in the industry, this is an opportunity for you to be able to, find new distribution partners, find new markets to get your products into, and it's really a great opportunity to really build your business, to get the sales and generate the leads that you need to be able to have in order to sustain your business. And of course, if you get tired, they got massage chairs for you. They want you to be relaxed. Are you with this group? Are you with this group? Tell me a little bit about what you guys got going on. I'm live on Facebook right now. We are a minority group that puts out information for individuals or minorities, helping them to learn about the industry and to get into the industry. So I'm live right now. If you don't mind hopping on and just telling us a little bit about the company.
Okay. We are transferring and we are Chinese manufacturer. We produce vape pen and vape cartridges with batteries. It's become more and more popular for you guys vaping the CBD or THC. So we are produce this product for you guys to use for vaping.
Okay, yeah. So you guys make vape cartridges and so on, so people can fill them. Exactly. Okay, nice. I get it. And so, is this what is your role in the company? Are you just on the sales team, or?
Sales team.
Okay, nice. You guys have a great setup here. We're just going around introducing our audience to some of the vendors and showing them some of the diversity as well. So thank you.
We've been protecting them for 10 years and never changed.
Freeway is in the building. I'm all right. What do you guys have going here? We're live on Facebook right now, by the way. So I go live every week. And so we're giving my guests an insider view of a cannabis conference. Those who couldn't be here, we talked to a lot of folks who are trying to break into the industry. So tell us what we're looking at here.
We're part of cannabis security.
Okay.
We do everything from the front door to the back door and everything in between.
So
also, the cash handling of the money.
Okay.
We build vaults for them. We build safes for them. We secure the doors for them. We do the electronic side. This man right here, and his part of our team, the Veritas company, they do the electronic side, cameras, access control, compliance. We also assist in their security applications.
Okay.
And we do consulting, security consulting into the business.
So all of your security needs in one place.
That's it.
From your bolts to your camera systems and so on.
One-stop shopping.
Okay, awesome. Well, thank you guys.
Thanks.
Yeah.
How you guys doing? We're live on Facebook right now. Yeah, so Canna Talk with Roz is the show we do. We go live every Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. And Roz McCarthy is the founder of Minorities for Medical Marijuana. I'm the board chair, and I serve as a co-host for the show. And every week we try to show our guests different parts of the industry, try to introduce them and educate them on what's happening in the industry so they can set up their business. And so now they're getting a sneak peek of what it's like to be at a cannabis conference. And we certainly want to make sure we show some of the diversity that's here and let folks know that there's not only diversity in companies, but in the people as well. Women are doing it as well. So tell us a little bit about what you guys have and what you're doing here.
Hello, Eric. How you doing? This
All
is
right.
C.E. Hutton of C.E. Hutton LLC. My partner here. Heather, introduce yourself.
I'm Heather Lawson-Bradfield. I'm president of Totem Advising Group, or TAG for short.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
we're here today as a combined unit.
who are you really quick?
Get the good-looking guy.
Yeah.
Brandon Rogers. I represent TAG. I'm the executive director. So, formulated this team here, and we're doing what we got to do, my man.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, we're here to talk about and talk to the people about Legacy Partners 5280, which is a venture capital fund. We're raising $20 million for the fund to invest specifically for minorities. 30% of the fund will be about real estate, biotech, and technology.
Really?
So
You
how
almost
about
make
that?
me want to put the camera
How
on
about
pause and have another conversation. Hey, if you guys can see my face, I'm gonna turn it around real quick. But I stopped looking at the camera completely, and my face just dropped because, as you guys know, every week we talk about the lack of access to capital for minorities, and that being one of the barriers to entering this industry. And so these guys right here are here to let you know that they have something, some things they need you to bring to the table in order to be able to supply you with that funding. But that's why we're here to help you understand what it is you have to do. So tell, our viewers, if they are interested and they have projects that need funding, how do they get a hold of you? Are you guys in the stage of funding yet, or are you still raising? Because we have folks who are looking to invest, and how do they get involved?
We are absolutely in the raise phase.
Okay.
And we've certainly made some great contacts here, so we certainly urge people to get out, network, and talk to folks. But that's why we have joined forces between C.E. Hutton and Totem Advising, because there's so many different things coming at us. We certainly need professional expertise to handle all the inquiries and to continue to build our raise program. But it's coming fast and furious, and it is a movement. It's not just a raise, it is a movement. We have some things here to really talk about building a legacy, and I want to make sure that people get this on the I thought the viewership might enjoy that.
Yes.
Effort on that piece.
Absolutely. Well, I thank you guys for what you do in the industry.
Sure.
And I need a card as well, because I would certainly like to be in contact. We have folks who are always looking for opportunities to invest. We have folks who have businesses who are, looking to, get funded. So, we kind of can be that bridge for you guys as well. So,
if you've got just a little bit more time, I want to make sure that Heather gets a chance to talk about our business development.
and that's important because part of why we do this show and what we do for Minorities for Medical Marijuana is we try to help. I help write part of Florida's law, and it requires diversity in there. But it does no good if I don't have businesses who are prepared to step into that. So talk about the business development side of it.
Yeah, so with Totem Advising Group, we partner with C.E. and we take in all of the business development opportunities. That could be anything from you have a CBD line you're trying to get set up, all the way to you have an idea or a prototype that you want to get out there. We take in and we do all sorts of evaluation programs on it. We help you get set up from business plans. If you need funding, we do pitch decks, investor preparation. It is an end-to-end business development services. And again, we are minority run, we are minority focused. This is a woman-led LGBTQ company. We've got C.E. Hutton, also minority-led as well. And our focus is to get more of the marginalized communities into this industry and really level out that playing field. And not look at an investor forum or an executive board and see a bunch of the same people on it, right? All people have a place at the table, and that's what we're working to do.
Absolutely. Well, I think you guys are doing great work. It's needed. I know how desperately it's needed because we're on the front lines, talking to these folks who are looking for this type of funding, who have real value to bring to the industry and have real solutions that can do well. So thank you guys again. And we're going to be hearing from you guys soon as well. I have your card, Heather. Let me get one of yours as well. All right. Thank you guys again. All right. Oh, and these lovely ladies are going around. Some of you guys may know some of these folks. We're live on Facebook.
Oh my goodness.
This is Canna Talk with Roz. Roz is somewhere on the floor, but I'm taking over today. I'm showing our guests what it's like to be on the floor of a cannabis conference. How the hustle and bustle. So
straight from Florida, right?
That's right. So tell
So
us.
your name is Eric, right?
I am Eric Lanes.
Eric.
That's right. Talk
Eric
about
Lanes.
D. Listen, Women Grow is in the building. Tell everybody who you are and tell us about your event that's coming up next week too.
Oh, okay. I'm Dr. Shonda Macias with Women Grow. I'm the CEO, chairwoman of the board. And we have the Women Grow Leadership Summit next week, June 7th and 8th in Washington, D.C. Please come out. You can look for wonderful information on womengrow.com or either go to my page, Dr. Shonda Macias, and all kinds of wonderful information for women and how we can get into the industry.
Absolutely. We just interviewed a couple young ladies over there who just started their CBD company in New Jersey. And we were talking about how women are really and truly taking charge and they're kicking butt and taking names. And I love it. But I need my guys. I need y'all to step up. I need y'all to step up. We need more of y'all out here. So tell us, I know you have been doing the media tip and interviewing some folks. So talk to us a little bit about what you've been doing here.
Oh, so my name is Khadija Adams. I'm an accredited investor and partner in CE Hutton. We are a business development and management firm. So we have actually partnered with TAG, Totem Advising Group, to form Legacy Partners 5280. We are actually raising $20 million. 30% of that will be allocated directly into minority-owned companies in an array of different verticals. And then we have real estate, biotechnology, and technology for the other 7%. So I've actually just been going around meeting people. People have been coming up to me. I've been doing interviews. So it's been really, really exciting. This is the day that we actually launched and sealed the deal between the two companies.
Wow.
And so I could not be happier.
Oh, this is huge.
Absolutely, it is
I just
huge.
interviewed your other partners
Yes,
and so on.
yes.
So tell us how important it is to be, you're saying this is a launch. How is it
Yes.
important is it to be at a conference like this to do your launch?
Absolutely. It's very important because you have an opportunity to meet so many different people to actually share what you're doing. And maybe you never know, you might meet someone that can help you or you can help them. And you also might meet new business partners that you can collaborate with in future projects.
Absolutely.
So it's very important to be here to get the information that you need to get.
That's what's up.
Thank
Yeah,
you so
this is where the magic happens, guys.
Absolutely.
But we're gonna keep moving around, and you guys, we've only made it through the first aisle, and we still got plenty more to go. So
Awesome.
thank you guys. Thank you.
We get paid cheers and ideas to give everyone. So the brand director is legacy people now.
Oh wow. Can you guys believe this? We haven't even made it through the first row. We got a lot more to do. Okay, guys, I better pick up the pace before we miss some things. But as we move along, we definitely want to stop and talk to a few people and have them tell us a little bit about what they have going on. First time coming to this thing could be a bit overwhelming, it's a lot to take in, a lot of people to talk to, a lot of conversations happening. So you got to pace yourself. You got to stay hydrated, get some food. I actually ate before we went live, so I could be, good to go for this whole show. So we're gonna turn down this aisle. This is 200. Let's see what we have going on here.
This one's the A. Wakes you up.
Yeah, it's like lasting about 2.
As I shared with you guys earlier, the hemp conversation is absolutely taking over. Hemp is on the tip of everybody's tongue here at this conference. We have so many vendors who have CBD products that are out there. we're going to see quite a bit from that sector. I think this 2019, finishing out 2019. How you guys doing? You mind going on Facebook Live really quick? I'm just going around talking to different people. This is Canna Talk with Roz.
Oh, hey, Roz.
Well, I'm not Roz. Roz is somewhere on the floor right now.
Roz McCarthy.
Okay, so you know Roz.
I know Roz.
And I'm Eric Green, the board chair for Minorities for Medical Marijuana. I'm also the co-host for the show. Okay, so we're going around showing our guests what it's like to be on the floor of a Cannabis Expo Hall with all of its madness and greatness. And one of the things that I've noticed as I've gone around, there are a lot of minorities here. Not a lot of them are on the behind the booth and owning their own businesses and so on. A lot of spectators in the industry. So tell me, you know, as you guys, what is your role in the industry, and what are your thoughts on just diversity that you see here at this conference?
Well, basically, my name is Richard Cox. I am the director of Code 420 Events. It's a subsidiary of Team Unity, who's actually an industry partner for this event here to CWCB Expo here in 2019. We basically push for advocacy and education in the cannabis industry. We don't have information at our events to teach you how to open up a dispensary or how to get heat lamps or things like that. We stick to education. Our people need to be educated about the upcoming laws, the upcoming legislation, the upcoming opportunities for you if you have a medical condition, how the things with social work fit in, people being medically prescribed, and also, most importantly, the insurance issues that be coming straight down the line. So those things, that information needs to be brought out to the public. It needs to be brought out on an educational platform, educational forums. That's what we stick for. And of course, like I said, we go for advocacy. Our people need to be advocates for this particular industry because it's going to affect all of us, not only on the medical side, on the culinary side, on things that we digest, as well as the cultural side. So, you know, minorities have a large
right. We got a long history with this plant.
So between this, that's what Code 420 Events is all about. So I do have some team members here with me today.
Okay,
you know,
let's show some of your team members. I'm going to turn it around. Y'all come over here. Let me get you on there.
Yeah, first of all, this is Shedrick Williams.
How you doing?
Hey, how are you? The team member of Code 420 Events. You know, basically handle a lot of our social media and a lot of our marketing and web development.
Okay,
you know,
and so where can they find you guys real quick? Well, I got the web man here.
Oh no, yeah, please. Yeah. So you can go to teamunityinc.org. That's TEAMUNITYINC.org.
Okay.
And you can hit the hashtag for the Code 420 event off the main webpage.
Okay.
Yes.
And tell me about this queen here.
Okay. Well,
never mind. Let the queen speak. All right.
Cheryl from Charlotte. I'm here to just educate myself on CBD. I think it's a great industry, but I also feel like as a minority, we're not properly educated on the business aspect of it. So as a wellness coach, I am here to further educate myself and to also really to tap into the market and also to pass knowledge on to others.
Absolutely. Well, thank you. Thank you for your time. And is this your first cannabis conference or experience?
No, it's not. I have been working alongside Team Unity and I've attended two of their events and seen what's out there. As I said, there's a lack of education within the minority as far as the business, the medical benefits of it, and the different avenues of cannabis itself, the dispensary, the packaging. There's so much in this industry that we're missing out on.
Absolutely. Well, thank you again for your time. I appreciate it. Web joint. It sounds like it's a technology base, right?
Yes, we're a software company based in California. We focus on delivery services. So we do like the inventory management, customer management, GPS tracking, inventory to driver's car, delivery, dispatching, e-commerce. We're launching a software next month though that's for brands. The purpose of that software is to allow brands to sell directly to a consumer without getting a retail license.
Okay.
If you're in California, so if you're a manufacturer or cultivator, you have to sell directly to a distributor, and then the distributor has to sell to a retailer, and then only the retailer is legally licensed to sell to a consumer. So if you're a brand, that's a problem because you literally are creating product you cannot sell. And the success of your business depends on the success of a retailer. So what we do is we just bridge the gap. We basically give brands an e-commerce website. A consumer can go directly to the brand's website and then place an order. But since the brand can't legally fulfill that order, we just take that order and then we give it to one of our delivery locations that are already carrying their brand, and then they fulfill the order for the brand. So it gives like the illusion that the brand is a retailer without them actually having to worry about fulfillment. So they
and they can track their sales differently than if they were just at the.
They don't know who their customers are. If they just know I sold a pound to retailer A, and then they call me a month later, they're like, hey, I ran out of it. They don't know what their age groups are. They don't know what the customer data is. They can't do like targeted marketing campaigns. They don't know where to put billboards up. And then if they put billboards up, it's usually like 10 logos of dispensaries that are carrying their product. And it's just really an efficient way to market. So we're just kind of giving them the ability to be a retailer without actually having to worry about fulfillment. It's just a marketing tool to push traffic to their website and then funnel that traffic to all of the different retailers.
Absolutely. Well, thank you for taking some time and talking to us, brother.
Yeah, thank you.
All right.
Have a good day.
You too. Wow, guys, the time has gone by so fast. I didn't even realize how long we've been going so far. I know we started late, so I will skip ahead to the next aisle, and we're going to keep moving down the road. And I'll stay on a little bit longer since we started late today. I want to make sure that you guys get the full breadth of this, space. We're going to go up front to where they have some of the huge booths, some of the big booths and the people, I just want you guys to see how elaborate some of these booths are and, how much work goes into putting in there. So if you're talking about having your business out here and you want to find ways to, set yourself apart from everybody and show some, added value, you have to put some of that into your design of your booth. And just look at these things. These things are massive. All right, how are you? I have a question for you. Who designs your booths for you guys?
Actually, I'm not the marketing.
Oh, okay. You're on the sales team.
Yeah.
Okay, and you guys have vape pens here?
Yes, this is our battery and the cartridges. We are the manufacturer of C-Cell.
Okay, you guys are the manufacturers of C-Cell. Okay, you see you have manufacturing companies here. They have products for you guys, so if you're ever looking to add a vape pen to your retail shop, your e-commerce shop, they have those products for you guys, right? Got the massage team out, man. I think I might need to stop the video right now, guys, and go sit in one of these chairs. Automation. Are you guys the manufacturers of the machines, or are you guys the distributors? So if you have capsules and you need to fill, and you guys are looking to scale your businesses, this is the type of machinery you're going to need.
And also to avoid the leakage,
okay,
you need to bend the machine that is there.
Oh, okay.
Bending to avoid the leakage.
Okay, so it closes up your capsule, so it makes sure that you don't lose any of your material, and that once your your customers get your material, they get 100% of what you intended for them to get.
Exactly.
And what do we have here? This is for suppositories, right?
Feeling unique.
Okay.
You feel CBD inside the chalice.
Okay.
The chalice. When it's feel it from here, feel it inside.
Yeah. And I assume that this is a measured dose. You know,
You can adjust the dosage.
you can adjust the dosage and so on. Where are you guys based out of?
In Italy.
In Italy. Okay, nice. You
But
see,
we have,
guys,
we have a
you have distributors here. Okay, awesome. Now I'm on Facebook Live right now. We have you know, viewers who are always looking at different ways to get into the industry, and they're, you know, so if you're interested in potentially distributing, you have distribution channels and so on. You want to be able to distribute these type of equipment. Make sure you check these guys out. All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. All right, y'all. You know I could not do this without making at least a stop over at the MM table. It has been buzzing at our table since we began. We're over here next to the hemp industrial park. So you guys interested in these hemp products? All of these different things that we talk about for hemp that go beyond human consumption. This is what Hemp Creek looks like, guys. So you come to one of these conferences and you can actually see what it looks like up close and personal. All of these different products that you can make out of industrial hemp.
I don't know if y'all know. Oh, yeah, it's probably good.
And of course, you know the MM table. The MM table, we are live right now, guys. Listen, I told you, every time I come by this table, we're buzzing. You see it? What's going on, brother? What's going on? We're live right now on Facebook with Cannabis Talk with Roz. And if you guys were wondering where Roz has been, you see her. She's here live and in the flesh. Working hard, touching the people, talking to the people. And listen, I can't tell you how many interviews she and I have both done since we've been here. There's absolutely a buzz about minorities for medical marijuana. And this guy here, man. Oh man, these guys here, these some awesome dudes, man. Listen, they've shown me so much love here in New York. I can't say nothing but thank you, man.
Your organization for everything you do for all the minorities and
absolutely.
People in this country, in this industry. We appreciate you.
Now, you know I can't let you escape without telling us a little bit about, you know, where folks can find some of the work and stuff that you're doing in this space, you know.
We have Happy Money TV on YouTube where we tell people about the New York State line of cannabis, stuff that's going on out here. We also have merchandise, apparel, media, social outreach, community outreach. We're trying to, you know, push the culture every way we can.
Absolutely. And you guys are doing some great work, man. I was very thankful to meet you guys, man. You guys are awesome. I'm glad you stopped by the table. We're about to sign off with Cannabis Talk in just a little bit, but I had to make sure y'all saw the table and see how popular the group is, man. We're meeting folks, we're talking to folks, recruiting members, educating people. It's been awesome. It has been awesome.
Right now,
hey, Rod, tell everybody hello. We on Cannabis Talk.
We live here, Cannabis Talk with Rod. I got my folks Vladimir in the building. I mean, it's so Ray
Yes.
Hey, happy crazy time here. Wish you was here in New York with us. We've been getting mad love. Thank you guys so much. I'm so glad that Eric is taking me around. This expo is all about the needs about business. Cannabis means business. We're gonna make sure that Black folks, brown folks have been marginalized, and you get an opportunity in this industry. Come join us if you're in New York. If it's sold out, maybe I don't know, but just come join us.
Yeah, just come out. Hey, but you know, I gotta ask you one quick question now. You know, in true Canna Talk fashion, you sit on the board for this conference. How important is that position for you, and what does that mean for the industry and for this conference?
Absolutely. I'm going to do a challenge. I challenge any other conference within the country. If you're doing a cannabis, if you're doing a hemp conference, a CBD conference, you have to have diversity on those panels, those discussions. We are here. We're prominent. We have businesses in space. I sit on the board here for the CWCB Expo. We make sure that the panel discussion, the panelists look like our community. We had Black folks, we had brown folks, we had Asian Americans, we had women, we had men, we had folks that are subject matter experts. And they were on these panels and they were delivering top-notch information. It's about cannabis communities, about inclusion and not exclusion. And so I just challenge anyone, if you're doing a conference, if you're doing an expo, reach out to these organizations, get some of the subject matter experts in, have them be included in the conversation, and we can talk more. We can talk more on other subjects besides just diversity.
Right.
We can talk about clinical trials. We can talk about legislation policy. So it's just been a blessing to be a part of this. I'm so happy to be here.
Absolutely. Well, as usual, y'all know we love our girl. I'm gonna let her get back to work though, because you see this table is not stopping. It's not stopping, guys. It's not stopping. But I want to show y'all a little bit more of the booth of the Expo Hall before we finish up. All right. They have equipment manufacturers and distributors here. So you guys are setting up your grow sites. You have the folks here. Who do we have here? Talk to us, ladies. We're live on Facebook right now. Yeah, I'm putting you on the spot right now. We go live every week. This is Canna Talk with Roz. I'm Eric, I'm the co-host of the show. Roz is over there working right now, but we wanted to show our viewers what it's like to actually be at this conference, be on the floor, what it means for people who have businesses. So tell us about who you are, what you do, and what this conference means for you guys.
My name is Cammy. I'm the writer of this network, and we're a medical program network.
Okay.
We're shown in the doctor-prescribed offices, and we provide education on cannabis health, like CBD oils and how they affect pain and like multiple sclerosis or different ailments like that.
Okay, awesome. So if you're one of our medical doctors who are watching and you want to be able to interface with your patients with ongoing education and other opportunities, I think these guys can be a help for you guys, right?
And the TVs are free. We give you the TV, and the programming is all free.
Awesome.
If you're a medical prescribed doctor.
Okay, awesome.
Yes.
So definitely check them out. Thank you, ladies. I appreciate it. So if you can see down here, guys, this line, these are where all of the conference breakout sessions and so on are going on. So these rooms right now, they got some awesome speakers going on. We're not going to take a peek at that. I just want to take you guys through the rest of the Expo Hall really quick before we end our show today.
Can be really beneficial because if you have cancer in your crop, something that's really common right now is try to use your cell phone and take a picture of the bug and send it to an entomologist who's probably going to tell you that the image is not good enough. Or before you take a sample of the actual bud, put it in a Ziploc bag, ship it off, wait several weeks for the response.
Well, you got to really be good with your inventory, and you know what I mean? Yeah, things with your lab, etc.
Prescription doctor, and I think it's different for us.
Is she Peg?
Ariel is rude.
I actually did take a sip, and I thought it was delicious.
What's going on, man?
It's our $40 different prices.
So tell me a little bit about the product, man. What do you guys have here? Are these infused?
And that's social media, man.
Oh, so you don't want to get the product out? You know, she's pretty anyway.
Exactly.
You know, I don't want to talk to you
That's
anymore.
what I'm saying. You know what I mean? No, our product is this. So we are based in South Norwalk, which is in Connecticut.
Okay.
We are a distillery. We are making 3 gins and 2 whiskeys. We are revolutionizing alcohol in America. In terms of we are taking terpenes deprived from the hemp plant that represent indica, sativa, or your hybrid. My midnight gin has calming effects that represent indica. My bangtail has invigorative, focus, outgoing effects that represent sativa. And my sky sail is basically a bit of both. Now with my whiskey, we take hemp seed because people think about the whole plant and they only take the flower and they run with the flower. No, we are using everything. We've taken hemp seed, we have grounded hemp seed, made it more like a grain. And this grain is now put into my mash bill of my whiskey making process. So what I am doing is totally legal because it's against the law to put CBD or THC in alcohol. So I'm using terpenes, I'm using hemp seed, and this is what I have reached.
Awesome.
Also to that fact is we have some CBD cocktail additives. We have 4 flavors: cherry lime Ricky, a cosmopolitan, the orange kush, and the lemon ginger. They're water soluble. You can add them in anything: club soda, cup of hot tea, and whatnot.
Yeah.
All right.
That's awesome, man. And what is your role here with the company?
Well, I'm a mixologist by trade. I've been bartending forever. And I felt I've got the opportunity to fall in line with these guys, and I have been pushing product out.
Well, I would love to try a sample of something. What do you
like
have
to
for
try?
me?
White or brown?
Dark. Let's go with it dark. Yeah.
Yes, I'm right, brother.
Yes.
No, these ones are different price.
Oh, wow. Very, very nice product. Very nice product. Are you one of the distillers? Oh, okay, gotcha. Woo. Strong. Nice and strong. You see, innovation. Innovation at its best. People are using hemp seeds to infuse in alcohol. This is, and it's strong. Like I took one sip and I'm like, wow. I got to finish this this interview before I finish this cup. As you see, this thing just goes on and on and on and on. There are booths out here with all different types of solutions, all different types of products. You know, it's on you to get into this industry. You guys could be the next vendors at a conference like this. So start prepping yourself. Start thinking not just about your product, but also your booth design. Start thinking about all of the little details that's going to set your business apart. Hold on. We're on live on Facebook, so let's check this out. All right, we're with the man himself, Mr. Al Florence. I came to his city, and he came out to come check us out, man. That's right. We're on Cannabis Talk with Roz right now. We're about to wrap up the show, but I had to make sure I made my way back down here to this booth, to this man right here. You know, absolutely. Tell us real quick, what you guys got going on here, brother?
We got Fronto King, which is basically an all-natural Connecticut broadleaf. I got to show you what's in this pack, because that's what's the
absolutely. It is.
You see what's in this, you're like, oh my God.
Wow.
All of this is in this leaf or in this pack. And usually it's been chopped up because we keep opening it up, but I usually get about 15 to 20 from each package. And they only retail in the store for $5. We're getting quality because it's a Connecticut broadleaf. We're getting quantity because I can roll so much from one package. For $5 in the store, can't beat that. Everyone's a win-win. So come down, yo, check us out. Front of King, we're here at the Expo today.
Yes, Saya. Yes. He has different flavors. Tell us what flavors
we got the natural, which started back in 2009. Then we introduced some flavors. We got mango, we got sweet, we got strawberry. We got the last pineapple here. We got a total of 9 flavors, but we didn't bring them all out. Get them all, but we got some shirts, we got some merch, some flyers, some stickers. So,
hey man, I'm just really proud to see you guys here.
Yeah, man.
Tell them. Can they find you on Facebook or website or anything?
On Instagram, follow us on Fronto King USA, on IG, frontoking.com. If you want to check out our website. But definitely, if you want to stay in contact, show us your reviews from the products. Definitely, Fronto King USA on IG.
And now, we also have, I'm the board chair for Minorities for Medical Marijuana, and Cannabis Talk with Roz is also, produced by Roz McCarthy, the founder of the organization. And we have members who are looking for products to be able to put in their e-commerce, who are looking for products to put into their dispensary. If they have a dispensary, they're all across the country. So are you guys looking to distribute and have distribution partners, looking for, how can someone, put your product into their storefront or, onto their e-commerce site?
Oh man, well, they can easily contact us through the website or through email info@frontoking.com. We have information for retailers, distributors. We got information on master cases if you want to order from the store. We can work something out with our wholesale prices. So definitely hit us up on that email or check out our website, frontoking.com, and we'll definitely touch base.
Yep. Now, Al, you're going to be the last person I talk to. Tell me about your group here in New York and what you started here in New York and what you hope to accomplish.
Brooklyn Cannabis Collective, located out of Bed-Stuy, New York. All 6 months old, but we're making some really huge strides in educating our community. Our focus is really on the economic impact or implication of cannabis to the African-American community. How we can get more involved, again, economically, from an investing standpoint, with much respect for the other lanes that are represented, be that social equity, medicinal, legalization. Our lane is about the business. We are so pleased to have met people like Eric and Minorities for Medical Marijuana. And our big event, June 27th, we're honoring what we consider trailblazers in the industry. Sarita Wright, Mary Pryor, Gia Marone, and Gia's pastor, Reverend Anthony Trufant from Emmanuel, who really stepped out on faith and courage and hosted an amazing event at his church in February. So I told Eric next year it's his turn. Next year, we're going to get you up there on the stage, good brother. So,
awesome.
All righty, man. Loving it, brother. Loving it.
All right. Thank you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it has been awesome taking you guys around this huge Expo Hall, meeting some of the individuals who are in this industry, who are knee deep into it, who are blazing trails for folks. And we want you guys to be a part of this as well. So I'm glad that you joined us today on Facebook. Make sure you share this with somebody. Hopefully you learned something. Hopefully you got some ideas for how to get your products out there, how to get your, how to differentiate yourself when you come to one of these Expo Halls, because there's a lot of business deals happening. There's a lot of money to be made, and these are where some of the deals are happening, some of the big deals. So make sure you tune in to Canna Talk with Roz next week. We're gonna have another great show for you guys. Thank you again for tuning in. As always, it's been a powerful week for me. I hope it's been the same for you. Get some rest this weekend, love on your family. I can't wait to get back to mine tomorrow, but make sure you love on yourself as well and get some rest. And then have a good evening. All right, we'll see y'all next time.